Hello everybody, 10th Dr. Matt here with the Ultimate Tennant Hair Tutorial Part 2, and today we're going to be going over the 50th anniversary hairstyle. So this is the most simple of David Tennant's hairstyles, which is kind of nice for us. It's nice to get a break once in a while. And also nice for us, I'm going to be using the same products that I used in the first video. So if you haven't seen that, I'm going to just quickly run through those. First and most importantly is your hair product, and I'm using Alterna Hemp Hair Concrete. It's like super duper hold, it's kind of like wax, it's a little bit drier, and it just works great for everything. You're also going to need medium tooth styling comb. If you have wavy hair like me, you're going to need straighteners, and you're also going to need a bit of hairspray. So what I use is Tresemme's Freeze Hold. It's their strongest hold hairspray, but it's nice because it doesn't make your hair like crunchy and hard and gross. It still stays like kind of soft and flowy looking. So that's all for products, so we're ready to go. Step 1, as usual, shower! Step 2, towel dry. Okay, once you've gotten most of the moisture out of your hair, you just want to take your medium tooth comb and just comb it all forward. And comb the sides forward as well for now. And just comb the back down. Step 3, straighten. Now, when we're straightening for this hairstyle versus like a regular sticky uppy, this one you can kind of straighten it down since, I mean, it is going to be falling, so you don't need to bother straightening it like up and out to get any kind of lift or anything like that. So you can just kind of straighten it straight out or a little bit downward. Straight out seems to kind of work because then you get a little bit of that curly look in the front. And now, since this hairstyle goes toward the right side, I'm going to be straightening mostly in that direction as well, just to kind of get my hair going that way. Now, you don't have to go too crazy straightening here, since David's hair in this style does have a little bit of a wave to it. So, you know, you can just kind of judge how much you need depending on how curly your hair is. Alright, so now that we're pretty much all straightened out here, you can kind of see how long my hair is. So your hair does need to be fairly long for this style to work. So this is kind of a good length. You can alternate between like this style and the Barefoot on the Moon Smith & Jones style in my first video. Alright, so step 4 is time to put your product in. Now for this hairstyle, since it is down, you're not going to need as much product generally speaking, so I'm starting out with a little bit less than I would normally use for like a sticky uppy. So, as usual, you want to put that in your palm, rub your hands together to emulsify it. And now we're going to apply this basically the same way that you would for the sticky uppy. I'll start in the back, and you know, it is important to get it down to the roots. Not as important here, obviously, since your hair isn't going to be really sticking up all that much, but it does just help to get like an even distribution of this stuff. Because that way your hair will be sure to hold the shape. Alright, so as you can see, that's probably actually enough product because it can stand, but it's not like so much that it's like not going to sit down. This is actually a pretty sweet hairstyle right now. It's kind of the Smith & Jones, except a little messier looking and with way less effort than usual. Anyway, so when you're at this point, you can kind of start taking your comb and start combing everything kind of towards the right and forward here to get that fringe area. And now in the episode mostly his sides are kind of combed down and like smoothed in sort of like back like this. So you can go for that, or if you want a little bit of a messier look, you can have them kind of forward to give you that little bit of wispy business. Okay, so now here's the easy part. Here you just kind of flatten it and mess it up a little bit just so it doesn't look too neat and like combed. So you just kind of ruffle a bit, and now you're just going to work it into the exact shape that you want. And just look out for any little tricky areas that are sticking up. So, and as you're styling this, I mean, your hair kind of will naturally do this, but since it is going to the right, you don't exactly have a side part. There's no like visible line, but you do have this kind of cool texture of like where your hair is kind of centered, if you will. So it gives you that cool kind of messy, but not super messy look. And I'll just go a little bit over the back just to kind of flatten it down with the tiny bit of leftover hair concrete that's on my hands, just to make sure the back doesn't get like frizzy or anything. It just stays nice and smooth. So last but not least, you just want to give it a light spritz with hairspray just to kind of keep everything holding throughout the day, because this one is more prone to get kind of messed up if it's windy or something like that. So just a little bit in the back, a little bit in the front, a little bit in the middle. And now I'll just kind of smooth down the sides and the back again and just kind of give the front a little bit of a tussle, if you will. Is that the right word? Might not be the right word. Whatever. Do this. So that's basically it for this hairstyle. This is absolutely like the most simple 10th Doctor hairstyle to do, which is kind of a nice break once in a while, because it does get a little tiring every now and then to like do these crazy hairstyles every morning, especially if you have like really wavy hair like I do and it takes you a while to straighten it and all that sort of stuff. So there you have it, 50th anniversary hair. Pretty neat. I dig it every now and then. So now all you need to really complete the look is the correct shirt and tie. Ah, there we are, 50th anniversary Doctor. Not just any old handsome bloke in a tight suit. Well, except for the beard. Could do with a good shave. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and allons-y!